Here we go again. Same old dog, just a different day. Here we go again.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Here we go again.
So you get nothing.
Here we go again.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Straighter. Not roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot. The one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
So this is the letter that was sent by Ryan Garcia's lawyers. This. And we are supposed to take this, and this is supposed to be the facts. And we're supposed to take this, and this is what we're supposed to run with. Alright. Well, let's break it down. Why don't? The only way that BFTB knows how. So, first sentence. Ryan Garcia is committed to clean and fair competition. That is capped immediately. Ryan Garcia just got into VADA in February of this year. When Ryan Garcia fought Javier Fortuna, he was not in VADA. When Ryan Garcia fought Duarte, he was not in VADA. So how is he committed to clean and fair competition when he just got in VADA this year in February? But let them tell it. And Ryan Garcia is committed to it. Yeah, all right. You mean he committed? Ryan Garcia is not committed. Ryan Garcia just committed. There is a difference, but you know, that lawyer word salad that you guys get lost in the sauce because you want to get lost in the sauce. Whatever. We'll keep going. And he has never intentionally used any banned substance. Really? Well, we have zero evidence to prove that he intentionally or unintentionally did it. But the lawyer said so, so you guys are just supposed to just take it, and that's just supposed to be the end of it. All right, cool, that's what's up. So, Garcia's representatives wrote in a statement, soon after being notified of his positive test. Well, when is soon? What? So I listen to my brother Champ side, and I always say, and you guys will know this, who if y'all watch me, you know that I say words matter. Words matter. Soon after being notified of his positive test. Soon after being notified. Well, I showed y'all the studies that show, depending on when you take this test, these things may or may not show, and they more than likely won't show if you just took them, because it takes time for your hair to grow with the stuff in your system. So if you just took it, it's not going to show. But let's just say it was his hair, right? Let's just say that. I told y'all before, tell you again, you read this next sentence. Ryan voluntarily had his hair collected. We have no evidence, no proof, no nothing, no witnesses that it was absolutely his hair. But again, let's say it was. If it was his hair, soon, whatever that is, after being notified of his positive test, Ryan voluntarily had his hair collected. If it was his hair, who collected it? Did VADA collect it? No, they did not. Did USADA collect it? No, they did not. So if he sent his lawyers all the way to Utah to verify the chain of custody, not what was in the contents, the chain of custody, to ensure that it wasn't contaminated on the way there or there, If he did that, then who witnessed the hair get collected from him? Who is the witness of that? That doesn't matter. I know that doesn't matter to you guys. Y'all just gonna skate on past that. None of that matters. Okay, so it damn sure wasn't Dr. Pascal Kintz. It wasn't him, because it says Ryan voluntarily had his hair collected and shipped. If Dr. Pascal Kintz is the one that collected the sample, then it would not have been shipped to Dr. Pascal Kintz. He had his hair voluntarily collected and then shipped to Dr. Pascal Kintz. Man, the dude could have sent any hair he wanted as long as it was black. He could say anything. That dude could have sent my hair and nobody would have known the difference. He could have sent his girl's hair, his daddy or his mother's hair. He could have sent anybody's hair. It's irrelevant whose hair he sent. It's irrelevant. Dude just collected some hair. It could have been his dog or cat's hair. He could have just collected some hair and just shipped it to Dr. Pascal, who happens to be one of the foremost experts in toxicology and hair sample analysis. So what? If the sample I'm sending you is not a dirty sample, then what difference does it make how foremost you are an expert in anything? If I sent you a hair I just picked off the carpet, what difference does it make how great you are in testing that hair?
Not a damn thing.
Whatever. The results of the voluntary hair sample that Ryan Garcia sent to Dr. Kintz came back negative. That does not mean that is Ryan Garcia's hair. Okay. Goes on to say, this is consistent with contamination. Where are you getting this from?
What? What are you talking about?
In order to say it's consistent with contamination, there has to be multiple other drug cheats on Osterin who have given you a failed A and B sample, and then the hair came back negative. In order for something to be consistent with something else, there has to be something to be consistent about. Something to be consistent with. So what is this consistency based on? How can you say this is consistent with contamination? Where are the others? Where are the others to say, look, this matches that? How can you just say something is consistent with something without having something to be consistent with?
Hey man, it's 911. I mean, in here, little Megalomart, man, they go, boom, man, there's a fire, and it don't, that gun, that come out everywhere, man. I don't know, saw Nick, man, run out there. I don't know if he did, Chuck Mangione gonna be come down here.
Sir, you are going to have to speak more slowly. I cannot understand you.
Dang old Megalomart, that talk about them old, that.
So I'm just going to say, oh man, that's consistent with contamination. All right, cool. Well, show me another and another and another and another so that I can say, you know what? You're right. Look at all of those. They're the exact same thing. This shows consistency. Yeah, this shows consistency right here. You don't have that. But then they go on to say, and it demonstrably proves, like using these huge, these big words, demonstrably proves. Demonstrably, like the epitome, like there's no other way. This is cut and dry, case closed, demonstrably. This demonstrably proves that Ryan had not ingested Osterin over a period of time. Now this sentence in itself, This sentence in itself is straight word salad, straight garbage, 100% garbage, bro. Man, I wish if I was a lawyer, someone sent this to me and said that, but I would shred this to pieces. It demonstratively proves. Show me that overwhelming evidence that demonstratively proves anything. Show me, because I got 2 A and B samples from a company that you committed to.
See, that's you right there. I see this your shit. Smell that. That's you.
That gave you 4 passing tests, and then 4 failed ones. So what I have is a company that you signed up to. You didn't sign up for hair test in the beginning with signing up with Devin. No, you signed up for VADA, the clean boxing program under the WBC. And under that, you failed after passing multiple tests. Now, then you failed. But yet this says it demonstrably proves that Ryan had not ingested Osterin. Now, let's stop right there. Where and what demonstrably proves that Ryan has not ingested Osterin? There's nothing, 0 evidence at all. Just 4 failed drug tests. That's it. There's nothing else. There's literally no proof. Nothing else other than 4 failed drug tests. 4 passing, 4 failed. So the sentence goes on to read, which is the craziest thing in the world. Ryan had not ingested Osterin over a period of time. That I swear that is like the craziest sentence. He did not ingest Osterin over a period of time. What period? What period of time are you talking about? What period? How long of a period? Oh, then it goes, the only way he would have had an advantage whatsoever in the ring. Where on the instructions of Osterin does it say you have to take it for X amount of time to have an advantage? Well, if you go to WebMD, you know, all the internet doctors now, everybody's got to be an internet doctor when it comes to Ryan, but nobody was an internet doctor when it came to Alexander Povetkin, who popped dirty, or you know, y'all just, oh no, it's okay, you know, Bermain Stavern and everybody, whatever. But if you just go to WebMD, dated 2021, you know, years ago, tells you about Osterin, the overview, the uses, the side effects, precautions, interactions, doses, and reviews. All of those things, barely none of those things are filled out, just so you know. The overview is, the uses says, don't use the shit. Side effects, bad for your liver. Precautions, bad for your liver. Interactions, no idea. Dosing, they really don't know. But it was the reviews. You know, when people are saying the only way he would have any advantage whatsoever is if he took it over a period of time. Well, these are some of the reviews. In short, improved drive, energy, and healed my arthritis in my right hand in a week. Well, that's 7 days right there. There's a week right there. So I'm guessing the period of time for this one, for this guy, who was 45 to 54 years old, you know, and he posted this in February of this year. Yeah, he took Osterin and it improved his hand in a week. He couldn't bend his fingers and had pain in his wrist 24/7. Now the hand looks the same again. Side effects, lowered test levels after a month use, but nothing my TRT can't handle. Wow. Wow. After a week though, he was good, but after a month, it lowered his tests. Okay. Well, this other guy over here, who's in the 55 to 64 years old range, says, completely got rid of my 7-month-long issue with the plantar fasciitis and improved my running and gym. But he doesn't say how long it took. He just says it got rid of his 7-month issue. Here's another guy, 45 to 54 years old. These are older guys. One of them, it only took a week. So this guy, Johnny Gaines, if you want to build muscle and burn fat, this is what you need. I will say that I'm a bit testy and irrational when in this. However, to curb that, I got one go 60 days on, 60 days off with noticeable results. So he goes 60 days on, that's 3 months. There's 3 months here. So one was week, this one's 3 months. Okay. Here's another one. PED user, age 25 to 34. 2021 he posted this. It does work to keep or gain some muscle, 2 to 3 pounds while cutting weight. So gain muscle while cutting weight. But the side effects outweigh that. Coming off of it currently after 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Well, how long is 9 weeks? Well, there's 4 weeks in a month. Sounds like 2 months to me. Sounds like 2 months and a week. So now we have 7 days, 2 months and a week, and then 60 days, which is 2 months. Okay. And here's this guy, 35 to 44. On supplement for less than a month. That's what he says. That's what he says. On supplement for less than a month right there at the top. So one of them, you can see it, 1 to 6 months, 1 to less than 2 years, 1 to 6 months. This guy right here he didn't even put the date, but this guy says on supplement for less than 1 month. Less than 30 days now. So we have 7 days. We have 2 months. We have 2 months and a week. And this is less than 30 days right here. I had tendon inflammation in my lower back, knees, and elbows. Aspirin with dosage of 15 milligrams per day resolved the problem within a month. Seems to me like there's all different periods of time. So I would love for someone to explain to me how the only way Ryan would have an advantage is if it was a period of time. Because guess what? 1 day is a period of time. 24 hours, 8 hours, 5 minutes, 1 second is a period of time. Now, I just showed you reviews from years ago and as early as this February, the same month that Ryan Garcia got enrolled into VADA, the same month. So when you're talking about this period of time, what period of time? What period? What is the time period that says that you need to take this in order for this to work? What? Okay, whatever. Ryan has voluntarily submitted to tests throughout his career. Yes, he has submitted to tests throughout his career. Yes, but not consistently. Not, I'm enrolled and I'm taking year-round tests at all. No, he did not, because he did not take one for Duarte and he did not take one for Javier Fortuna. Okay, so which have always shown negative. Of course they would. He's volunteering to do it. So when he volunteers to do it, he knows he's clean already. He also tested negative multiple times leading up to the fight against Haney. Of course he did. Yes, he did. Yes, that is not a good thing. That's a bad thing. That means you didn't do something until you did. That's what that means. That means whatever you did it after not doing it. That's what that means. This is not a good thing, yo. He tested negative multiple times leading up to the fight against Haney. That's not a good, that's a bad thing. That's not good. That does not help you, bro. That says, okay, yeah, you weren't cheating, and then you was. That's what that said. You are literally proving, in that sentence right there, you proved you cheated. That you was clean. Whatever supplement you was taking, you wasn't taking it then. Whatever drug you was taking, you wasn't taking it then. And then you took it. That's what this should be very, very simple. These guys is talking about supplement sources and blah, blah, blah. This should be very simple. Go back to your last past test and whatever you took after that, present that to the to the New York State Athletic Commission. This is not hard. This is not difficult. But you can't do that at all because you cheated. But whatever, let's keep going. All of these factors combined with his ultra low levels from samples taken on ultra low levels. Bro, your ultra low level should have been 0 because that is what is allowed in New York. 0. Your ultra low level said that you had performance enhancing drugs in your system. That's what your ultra low level says. Your ultra low level says you were microdosing. Your ultra low level says you put performance enhancing drugs in your system at a small amount or amount that you thought you can get away with. That's what that ultra low level shows. That's not showing you ate something. You can't even tell the world what you ate. You don't even know. I don't care if it was a trillionth of a gram. I don't care. That doesn't mean anything. You put it in your system. It was in your system. So those samples point to Ryan being a victim of supplement contamination. Really? Once again, you passed multiple drug tests. So go back to the last one you passed and whatever supplements you were taking after that, present those to the New York State Athletic Commission. Present them to VADA, where you were supposed to present them in the first place. Okay, let's keep going. And never receiving any performance enhancing benefit. Someone please explain to me how he did not get a performance enhancing benefit with performance enhancing drugs in his system. How is that? How do you not get a benefit from drugs in your system that provide a benefit? How can someone tell me he got no benefit? Where is the measuring factor from this that he did not get a benefit? Someone please explain this. People keep telling me, oh, he didn't get no benefit. How can you prove? How can you explain? How can you refute? He had PEDs in his system, performance enhancing drugs. So how are you going to tell me that a performance enhancing drug didn't enhance his performance? It's literally in the word. It's literally in the drug name. Performance enhancing drugs, PEDs. He had PEDs in his system. How the hell can you say he did not receive any performance enhancing benefit from the performance enhancing drugs in his system? So what was it supposed to look like if he didn't have them in his system? What was it supposed to look like? If I was a lawyer and they presented this to me, I would drag this guy through the absolute mud face first. Present to anybody what he would look like without the performance enhancing drugs so that we can determine whether he benefited from it or not. What is he supposed to look like without it in his system? Present that evidence. Present that. Because the one time that I seen him tested, against Gervonta Tank Davis, he quit. Now show me where he was tested somewhere else, because he wasn't tested against Duarte and he wasn't tested against Fortuna. So show me somewhere else where he was tested that I can say, this is what it looks like. Because even with Luke Campbell, he got dropped. Even with Luke Campbell. And I don't even know if that was tested, but if it was, he got dropped by Luke Campbell. He was called clean multiple times by Devin. So I need to see, I need someone to give me the test and the polls. Give me show me what this dude looks like without the benefit. And then show me what he looks like. Match what he looked like when he fought Devin. Let's do the comparisons. How can you tell me he never received any benefit from the PEDs in his system with PEDs in his system. Okay, let's keep going. Then he says, we are certain that one of the natural supplements. What natural supplement? What are you talking about? What natural supplement? What do you mean? You were supposed to present all of the natural supplements. Everybody was supposed to know what that was. You were supposed to present those to VADA. This is not supposed to be a mystery right now. You're not supposed to be coming back and saying, hey, oh no, I forgot to put this out there. I forgot to tell you about this. No, you were supposed to present all of the natural supplements already. All you're supposed to do is say, oh, it was in this one. So that they can go back to what you listed and said you were taking, your dietitian or whatever. Notice how nobody's talking about the IV. I'm pretty sure that'll come up eventually because you guys are trying every and anything. But no one's talking about the IV. I guess that's too cut and dry. Whatever. I'm sure that the IV was natural. I'm sure that was a natural supplement that he was taking an IV for on camera. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure nobody will talk about that because, you know, that right there is irrefutable. So, you know, we can talk about these supplements that don't nobody know about. Whatever. We are certain that one of the natural supplements Ryan was using in the lead up to the fight will prove to be contaminated and are in the process of testing the supplements to determine the exact source. What supplements? Why aren't you naming them? Why aren't you naming them? What supplements? Bro, this is the absolute worst. This is trash. Absolute trash. And then you got these goofballs, these goofy weirdo clowns running around here willing to do anything for Ryan Garcia. For what reason?
I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you. Mean everything to me.
This is it, man. There's nothing else. Fine him, ban him, give Devin back his O, make it a no contest like it should be, and let's move on with boxing. It's over. He's a drug cheat. All avenues have been sealed.
It's over.